Shalom, shalom, brothers. It's Brother Kamal Mahar here, back at it again. First thing first, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, and Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders I learned the truth from. Blessings to the Akim Madir preaching his word with heart and sincerity. Blessings to the 144,000, the 1/3 entirely, the elect, the first fruits kingdom of heaven, House of David, Yafta Wadah. And shalom to brothers there speaking different tongues and looking different nations. Shalom to you, brothers. So today, brothers, I actually wanted to land back off some brothers been watching, looking up on YouTube and seeing it on the feed. And then one brother brought up, he said that pretty much was on his title. He said that 3 people that he talked to individually spoke to him, or he had conversations about a civil war. And that's very interesting because that's the Lord speaking. And that's obviously further driving home the point of prophecy of Jacob's trouble, or what you would call sedition among men, which it's all in the same category or time frame. And I'm just going to land back off the brother. Just wanted to kind of land back off of that, post some precepts on that, because we are in the time of prophecy of the end. And it's, the discussion of the end has been going around for a couple years now. And from the events that's been going on, that's if you on your watchtower, it's sad to say, because there's a lot of people who still can't see it because they're blind and they're not really, looking out. Now, you don't got to be an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native Seminole Indian to see what's going on. There's atheists and there's people who not even in the scriptures can see that there's something bad going to come. Matthew 24 started at, you know what? I'm not even going to wars and rumors of wars. I'm actually going to go into 24 and okay, so let's start at 19. Woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. And it's talking about those rough days, civil war, purge-like scenario, Jacob's trouble. It's all the same. And it's going to be, it's going to be a very terrible situation. It says, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on a Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You see that? There's going to be, and like the brother brought out, he spoke to 3 different people on 3 different occasions about civil war. Well, yeah, and that's in the scriptures. That's pretty much like what's going to really happen in the near future, and it's getting built up. As a man speaking, I can see this thing going down somewhere near the election or something. Something major is going to happen, really crazy. It's going to change the dynamic of this whole thing to start off this civil war. Everybody sees it, especially the people who are in the know. If Donald Trump would have got assassinated or something like that, if that would have happened, that could have started something really bad. But this going to have to come, because this is what prophecy is talking about, and whatever prophecy is what's going to happen. Because right here in Isaiah 55 and 11, it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. And so that's the Lord letting you know. And the Lord said the prophecy, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. The sad reality is some people are aware of these scriptures. They hear about these particular prophecies, like such this one. They might not be able to match it up, but because they know about it and time has been going on, it seems as if it's not going to work out. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And that's where we are now. And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So now when you in your watchtower, you can see, you know, the build up and how society is moving, that this civil war, Jacob's trouble, or whatever you will come very shortly. And we can see that we're in a time frame, like it says, in the end it shall speak. Well, that's exactly what it's doing. It's speaking now. Now we can actually see what's going on. It's not just an Israelite prophet that's talking about the end or civil war. There's random people now like, yo, this is civil war gonna mess around come. You know, the answers is written on the wall. It's clear to see. It's about to get real crazy out here. And you know, all we can do is warn the people. Now, I didn't pretty much put up videos already on Ezekiel 33. You know what I mean? We're doing our job. We're warning the people. We're letting them know what's going to happen. But right about now, we're pretty much in a Noah type of scenario. Matter of fact, what's going on right now is there's a lot of people who's in the know and who's speaking about what seems to be coming, which you can see, like, you know, a buildup. Like, you know how, like, when you, I don't want to get too many examples, but you know how when you go through, you see two people arguing and there's a crowd involved, especially like in Philadelphia or like a major like city. You can see like you know, the argument being said. You can see them getting close in the face. You can see stronger words than normal are coming out. Maybe one might push, and you can see it escalating, and you can predict like, okay, something's going to happen. And if this person swing is going to make that person swing, then they're going to jump in. Maybe somebody going to bring out a gun, and then it's going to get real. Matthew 24, starting at 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And also, even you know, even in this time, you know, there's many people who's seeing the civil war come, and there's people that's oblivious that don't even see it coming either, and they might hear about it and then just shoot it down because they don't see it coming, because their life is looking in a different direction. What are you going to do? What do you think a person is going to really think or do? Let's just say they got like a major promotion coming up in a couple months, or a wedding, a huge vacation. They're looking forward to such prosperity and beautiful situations. They're not going to want to hear you say you like, you know, at the time frame of their wedding or the vacation or what have you, that you're talking about this utter calamity of civil war and crazy destruction of and people against people and all this extra wild stuff. It's going to happen. They're going to be wanting to be like, no, I want to go on this trip before any of that happen. You know, I want to be able to, you know, rock out. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to be able to do that beautiful situation. So then they're going to really block what you got to say, so that way they can live in their delusion, more or less. That got to be the Lord keeping them in that mindset. But just like this precept right here says, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. And it wasn't, and then it really didn't resonate with nobody until it got real, and then that's when it really got messed up, and then that's when they want to adhere, but it's too late. It's too late. So what do you do in that situation? How do you react? There's nothing you can do about it, because the Lord tells you that whenever the breaches are closed, He gonna make His move, and He gonna make His move. And if I go back to Isaiah. You know, I like to bring out, like, you know, why you want to get right with the Lord right now, because hey, Isaiah 55:7, 6, it says, "Seek ye the Lord while He may be found, and call ye upon Him while he is near." That's a statement letting you know that the Lord's here right now, but not for long. So you want to get right now, because we coming into calamities and bad things. Normally I got a video up and I'm bringing out comfort, but I just can't do comfort all day, every day, which I could, because that could be my lot. Some brothers are designated with one topic in general, but I'm a little more universal, but I like comfort the most and to keep brothers uplifted. But this other part of the role, brothers, that we got to consider that we're in the time frame of this great Civil War style of play. We coming quick with this John, like quick. What is that? Matter of fact, let me go to Second Esdras 9. It's a part in there. I'm just going to get it here. I'm gonna stop at I'll keep reading until it comes. He answered me and then it said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Here's the point. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, and there's the big one that just happened. I forgot. I don't know where it's at. Let me see if I can see. I would just into it. This is the Civil War thing I was talking about here. The one brother was into that, but there was an earthquake somewhere. Let me see. I might have missed him. Oh nope. I might still catch it. It might still be available. Where's the? I know it's gonna come up. I just seen it. Here we go. So right now, this is what you call a this guy's page is off-grid desert farming news with Paul and Adrian. Brothers might want to follow that. This guy comes up with a lot of he's like a lot of prophecy type of he's an Edomite, but the things he talk about is a really good channel to be on your watchtower. And it says emergency alert. No, you know what? He came. Let me see something. I'm click on this real quick because he had another one where I could have sworn here we go. So 4 days ago, he put up a video that there was an emergency alert 7.4 earthquake off the grid of Ukraine.
Wait, why is he coming in?
Ukraine. So boom, that's just one thing right there, just to get the land back that off of this one, and that's in a diverse place. I mean, it happens anywhere, right? And it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High have spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. There was okay, so this is still a pretty good precept. This is definitely I could always still bring this out, but there's an actual I wanted to bring out one more before I ended it, because it was like uproars of the people. Oh yeah, well, okay, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So it's really short and sweet. But I know there's another one. But I'm gonna go into Second Esdras. What was it? Okay, so it's gonna be in 15. So 2 Esdras 15, starting at 14, says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's that civil war the brother was talking about. It's going to come down to where it's going to be one man for himself, and it's going to be all hell breaking loose everywhere. There's not going to be no 911, no cops around. It's just going to be all mayhem. And everybody out for themselves. It's going to keep on going into it. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's crazy. This is in the Bible. This is prophecy. So when we hearing about civil war, this is it. And it's going to get real. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there goes a famine. That's another reasoning on why they're going to be doing what they do. But once all hell break loose, it's going to be very contagious. And once one person know that they're not safe from another person, then they're going to have to play the game. And then they're going to have to defend themselves and their families, and it's just going to be all fucked up. And then it's going to just trickle down from prophecy to prophecy, mark of the beast, new currency, World War III, obviously, the return of Yahweh Shah, and we the hell up out of here, man. We the hell up out of here. The biggest thing we're waiting on is Jacob's trouble and then mark of the beast. Once them two things roll in, we're smooth sailing. It's going to be a tough situation, but it needs to happen in order to get up out of Babylon, man. We got to get up out of here and go back to our own homeland. I brought this out as edifying to you, brothers, Lord willing. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Yahweh, he is to be, exists, Ba'ashem in the name, and the only begotten Son, the Lord, the Savior, the deliverer, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem in the name, and the Holy Spirit of Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders. I learned the truth from GMS. Blessings to the Aki, my dear, preaching his word with whole heart, true sincerity. Blessed to the 144,000, 1/3 entirely. The first fruits, kingdom of heaven, Hasa David, Yafta Wadah. And Shalom to birth out there speaking different tongues and looking at different nations. Shalom to you, brothers.